Hope lives always. One of the many non-marketable skills that I have, that's what my wife and I call them, where I'm pretty good at something but not good enough to make money doing it. One of my many non-marketable skills is pottery. It's something that I was taught and that I taught myself. But I'm not great. I threw this on a pottery wheel, and through the camera it probably looks okay, but what you don't know about this, which was made all the way back in 2013, is that this unfinished piece of pottery, and it's never been fired in a kiln, this is as good as it's ever going to get, because it can't be fired in a kiln, because it's got air bubbles in it. And I can see little places in the clay where there's probably an air bubble under there. What that means is if you put it in the kiln, the thing that gets super hot and hardens the clay, if there's an air bubble present, it will explode. And then I won't have anything. And so I've chosen to keep this piece of pottery, which is rubbing bits of clay off into my hands, that is always in sort of this semi-permanent state in my office. This is like us right now. What I thought hope was, and what I've come to discover that hope is and can be in the midst of this pandemic. See, when I made this bowl, it was not made to stay like this. It was made with a future idea in mind of it being fired and painted and glazed and all these things. But that was not the reality that I created. But this can still be used. This is not useless, even though it was not what I thought it was going to be. Like right now, our lives are not what we thought they were going to be. We thought this would be over by this time. Most of us did. Some of us did. I certainly did. But it's not. It's still in this sort of unformed space. But that doesn't mean that it is useless. That doesn't mean that we need to sit and wait and maybe the air bubbles will come out. Maybe they won't. We can still be used. We can still share and provide hope for other people. Our hope doesn't have to just be pointed toward a future. It can be pointed toward a present as well. And so I want you to think about that, and I'm going to think about that today. Because hope doesn't just live over there. Hope lives now. Always.